Ryan Phillippe, looking appropriately suspicious in Big Sky. Photo, courtesy of ABCIt's. Hard to tell whether the pilot episode of Big Sky is trying to evoke memories of Twin Peaks or doing it entirely by accident. But the initial similarities between this new ABC mystery, created by David E. Kelley and based on the Cassie Dewell novels by C.J. Box, and the groundbreaking David Lynch Mark Frost series that the network aired in the early 90s are hard to miss. Big Sky, set in Helena, Montana, as opposed to a fictional town in Washington, opens with a scene at the Dirty Spoon Diner, a local pie and coffee joint that calls to mind the Double R diner that Agent Cooper and Audrey Horne used to frequent. A couple of teenage girls go missing in the pilot, an echo of Laura Palmer, who is considered missing in Twin Peaks until her dead body is discovered. It becomes apparent immediately that everyone in this large ensemble of characters harbors secrets. Before the first episode is over, someone even winds up, extreme Pete Martell voice, wrapped in plastic. But while certain details overlap, Big Sky differs from Twin Peaks in some fundamental ways, the biggest one being its mood and tone. Where Peaks brimmed over with so much experimental, odd, Lynchian atmosphere that it was hard to believe it ever got on television at all, Big Sky feels very much like a broadcast network offering. It's glossy, plot-driven, and, at least in the first 2 episodes made available to critics out of 10 total, not wildly daring in its execution. Compared to Kelley's more recent high-profile television offerings, like Big Little Lies and The Undoing, both on HBO, Big Sky seems less sophisticated and less nuanced. That said, there is a high likelihood that viewers will get hooked on this drama, thanks especially to the first episode's shocker of an ending, which sparks an immediate desire to watch the second. Sorry, kids, this is ABC and you have to wait a week between installments. With a show that contains so many ongoing puzzles and questions about the motives of its characters, it's harder than usual to gauge how good it is based on only 2 episodes. What is clear is that Big Sky tries to establish a heck of a lot of background in the opening moments of its first episode, which airs Tuesday night. In the first 10 minutes, more than 10 characters are introduced, making it challenging to fully settle in and feel invested in a narrative that, at first, is a bit all over the place. As connections are established between various figures in this version of Montana, including private detective Cody Hoyt, Ryan Phillippe, his partner and lover, Cassie Dewell, Kylie Bunbury, star of the unfortunately cancelled Pitch, Cody's ex-wife, former cop Jenny Hoyt, Katheryn Winnick of Vikings, state trooper Rick Legarski, John Carroll Lynch, and lonely trucker Ronald Pergman, Geraghty of Boardwalk Empire, it becomes clearer why the canvas is as large as it is.